You know, so I figured on starting this YouTube channel that it'd be kind of fun. You know, I thought I'd be pretty good at it. The most awkward part of fishing by yourself and making a fishing video by yourself is talking to yourself. I feel like a freaking lunatic out here, just talking to myself in the nice neighborhood right there, $1 million homes. Yeah, just talking to myself out here. I feel like I'm crazy. This wind sucks. Should have brought the 106, but so this is my favorite kayak. But its maneuverability and the wind is in tight spaces, we'll give it a subpar at best. Hillbilly oar. I do have a paddle, but I'm ignorant. Okay, next hole, 3 snails. Oh, 4 snails. Should be good enough to start her off with. Caught a lot of fish on this. A lot of fish. A lot of people underestimate the power of a telescopic fishing rod. It's really convenient to have in a kayak because if you have your main rod and you go underneath a bridge, like that small one right there, it's pretty low to the water, and you have 2 big rods, one sticking up, you're trying to control them both. You're usually gonna, if you're not paying attention like me, you're gonna break a rod tip. So you just keep a little telescopic one to where you want to just mess around. You can bust out the big boy when you get to the area. Yeah, it wasn't my radio that fell over. No. Don't tell me it was mine. My clippers. Oh, I bet that's what it was. Earlier I was trying to get this net, being an idiot, not paying attention to what I was doing. Knocked some stuff, heard something splash, couldn't quite figure out what it was that went overboard, and I think it was, still not 100% sure, I got too much on this boat anyways, fuck have in to begin with, but I think it was my favorite pair of clippers. Awesome. Let's just get lures out here, get everything organized. At least I'm making a pretty nice video here on how not to catch fish, what lures not to use, how not to maneuver your kayak, how to always fish when the wind is not in your favor, and let's see if we can find somebody to yell at us today for no reason. That'll definitely make it better. We're not going to catch any fish anyways today, so we might as well just mess around and give her some gas. You know what? It's always a 50-50. Mainly it's, yeah, a lot of dead iguanas over there. See if I can hook one of those. Maybe it'll count as a fish. Caught something. I'm in a pretty terrible spot for the morning. Oh, just a terrible spot in general for fishing. But those are usually the places I like to go. So definitely not a fish there. And so I'm going to keep casting to it. That's one of the nicer peacock bass I've caught out of here. Never fails, just start talking a little bit of smack to yourself and you'll catch a fish. Down there. Hang on, I'm gonna let you go. You inhaled that. Well, it'd be nice if I was intelligent and actually use some pliers to get this out of here, but don't worry, it's coming out. Alright, unhook the fish or smash into the rocks. Luckily I care about you, so I'm going to take the rock. The risk for the rock. Beautiful peacock bass. Oh, maybe that's what I should. Just lack of confidence is fishing, and fishing is key. You got to remind yourself how terrible of a fisherman or fisher person or fisher unbinary, whatever we say today, you really are. And then you probably still won't catch a fish. That was just sheer luck. Well, good. It's the only fish I catch all day. If I can only remember what I did for that technique, other than just not pay attention and not care. Yeah, that's how you do it. The way to catch fish is to not pay attention to what you're doing. Don't really care where you cast. Pay zero attention to technique, and then you'll catch a lot of fish. Because when you start specializing and trying all these techniques and different lures and everything else, it just don't work. Just don't work, apparently. We'll get into the nitty-gritty at a later time when I get to a spot where I actually think there might be a fish. See if I can not catch a fish again. Or maybe get snagged. Break my line, my rod, maybe even my arm. Hell, who knows? So sometimes, on a serious note here, you want to catch peacock bass. A lot of times they're up on these little shallow shelf flat things, like where it gets really shallow and like a little from a drop off, like a boat ramp or a pile of rocks, a dead horse, anything that's changes the depth and gets it to where they can sun themselves and show off. That's usually fine one sometimes. Right now I'm just winging it. You know, I'm just looking at places that most likely won't have a fish, and just throwing my lure over there and practicing talking to myself. But I have caught 2 fish today. 2 fish, 3 hours. That's a good day. So I'm trying also to cast my lure as far up into that mist, as far up into that tree as possible. That way it's snagged really good. And I like to ruin the spot before I fish it. This makes things a little more interesting. Another technique. Don't pay attention to where your stuff's at. Yes. Now, if you're really good, you can tie everything in a quick knot. And, oh, this sucked. Oh yeah, telescopic rod, that's right. That's 100% terrible. How does this happen? Oh, that's awesome. Wind blowing me into the rocks. I got this is fishing. So if you get tangled up, it's that easy to get it out. Oh, it's even better. Look at that. My drag won't even work now. Oh, I love magic. And I'll just get this line caught around my neck real quick. Ducks! Scared the living out of me. Thought it was a gator trying to grab my ass. Okay, now I don't know how to get this bait out of the snail other than I don't know. Let's see what we can do. That is apparently a snail. Always wash your hands after using these things, because apparently they got a disease called rat lungworm, and it'll ruin your day and your life. That's why I've got did I forget it? No, I've got it somewhere. I got hand sanitizer. Kills COVID and rat lungworm. In my bucket here. Why would I put it in an area it's easy to get to? See if we can catch one of these golden Midas on the telescopic rod. Caught this on a piece of snail. Oh, wow. Beautiful fish. I always wanted to catch one of these. Finally got it. Let's see if I can unhook him. I know y'all probably got some teeth there. Yeah. I'm gonna put you back in the water. And then I'm gonna try and figure out how to get the hell out of this spot. All right, so catch you some invasive snails, crack them open, put them on your hook, and that's how you catch them. Just got to remain calm while you're fishing in the heavy wind, because when you get stuff, it's when you break your stuff or you lose your favorite pair of clippers. Wow. Like I said, don't worry about technique or giving a crap about what you're doing. Just throw your bait wherever and quit caring, and that's how you catch the fish. This is a another nice peacock bass. Wow, I can't believe you guys are actually biting my bait today. You know I'm a horrible fisherman, right, buddy? Let me try and get this hook out of you, or you can throw it into my arm, I don't care. Called even, I can't blame you if you hook me. Alright, come here, buddy, I'm gonna get you back in the water before you get hurt. Let's get a good look at you there. Ah, pretty little peacock. Thanks for biting, buddy. Have a good one. Oh, thought he bellied up there. All right, kind of stuck because this thing doesn't turn for crap. All right, let's see if I can get snagged really good here and pull my kayak into this stuff. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, let's see how bad I can. Yes, even better. Sticks everywhere. Let's get this caught in my prop just nice. Wind keep blowing me in the direction that I really don't want to go. There we go. Now she's in there good. Yeah, now we're fishing here. Let's see, I'll break my rod tip too while I'm at it. I think it's time for a sacrificial break it. I can't even break my line. Come on. Come on. Oh. It's the great thing about ultralights. And you put... There we go. Oh, it came off. What do you know? Yeah, another technique. There we go. Let's get good and caught in this. So another technique I like to use. Clearly, as you can see how easy that was to get it out of there. Is when using ultralight tackle, 100% go with a line that's not rated for your rod and reel. That way when you get snagged and you need to break, or else you're going to get put in a bad situation, it's impossible to break your line. And instead of your line just breaking, you break more expensive stuff. Got him. Hang on, buddy. Open that mouth. Let me get that out of there for you. That's how easy it's supposed to be to unhook a fish. They're pretty fish. Thanks for biting. Have a good. Got one. I don't know what this is. Oh, that is a nice little peacock. Come here, buddy. Oh, that's a beautiful male. A lot of guys that put these fishing channels out don't usually show the hard part on actually grabbing the fish very often. The ones that are least difficult. I do. Yeah, see that bump on his head? That's a big old male. Beautiful guy, beautiful. All right, get your out here. Get bigger. Got him. Looks like an Oscar. Yeah, that's an Oscar. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous one, man. These things fight like a tank. He's not that big, but pound for pound, oh, what a fish. Oh, that's definitely one of the bigger ones I've ever caught. Wow. Gorgeous fish. Now, they can fin you, and they're very slimy. Hard to get a hold of. Wow, gorgeous. Oh, he's got it in there good. Real meaty mouth. Got him. Thanks for biting, buddy. Yeah. hear that in the distance. Another one of my enemies, a goose. A very, very, very angry goose. This will be fun.